Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jacob. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Your first question may be, what the hell just happened? Why is there a ruined commercial freighter? There's an assailant off there which is not moving in to attack me. There's the... I don't know why that happened. There's the attack drone, which I should probably slow down. Give me a second. Remote control, activate that. Thank you. The ship is over here and it's taken some damage. The front looks different. These turrets are on fire. What just happened? Well, so I went to record for about 2 hours. There's 2 hours, well, there's an hour worth of footage, but 2 hours worth of work has gone into today's episode. So I then found out when I put this into the editor that it didn't have any sound at all. Like, none. So I go to check my sound settings on Bandicam, which is my recording software, and there isn't set to record any sound. I swear it was before Windows decided to automatically update my operating system without my knowledge whilst I was out and the computer was on and doing things. Yeah, I use Windows 10 normally, but then they did the Windows 10 Anniversary Edition, which automatically downloaded without my consent whatsoever. And it reset all my settings on Bandicam, which means that I don't have any sound for today's episode, which is quite fun. I'll rant about that in the privacy of my own apartment, but basically I'm going to give you a quick recap of what I've done. So this hangar section that used to be here, gone. We've instead replaced it by using this. Now it's kind of damaged and I was tinkering around with it after the end of the episode, so this is not what it actually looks like. I will set it up to what it actually looks like later, once I have finished explaining what's happened. So for all of this, good. I've gotten rid of all the colour except the yellow on the turrets. The turrets have moved around because we were firing. It looked glorious, but there was no sound, as before. And then in here, if you notice, if I've actually done it properly, we've got airlock. Very bad airlock that I'm going to redo. You can also see we have oxygen, which is amazing. And I can take off my hat and everything's fine. You know, look at me, burly space engineer there. My beard that I don't actually have. So if we go down here, we've also got lights, which are a slight tint of yellow. We've got some more lights, and then in here we've got the interior, which I'm not going to show you from here because that's going to depressurize everything, and that's even more oxygen going into space. In here we've got the engine room, which is also pressurized. Nothing else has happened in here because nothing happens at all. Okay, and then we go back up here, and then I'll show you the interior of the new front section, and I'll tell you what we're going to do with it. Just give me a second. I'm going to build a new airlock system, by the way, because this one is a bit annoying, and I've just taken some damage because I forgot to put my helmet back on. Well done. Well done. So we come over to here. This is the kind of shape that is going to be there. You'll see it properly next episode, or possibly tomorrow if I decide to do an episode tomorrow instead. It's taken a bit of battle damage, but essentially the plan is with guns. If you see here, we have 3 guns here that will be connected to the conveyor network. So we have 12 of these massive guns. The 2 30mm fixed battle cannons. This will be to bombard enemies from a distance, but their range has been reset to regular, so that's not going to be helpful. It's probably just for show. And then also in here we're going to have, as someone suggested, a hangar area for the mining ship. Now the mining ship is currently keeping this thing here. The mining ship is here, undamaged actually, which was kind of fun. I might play a small clip of the action that happened. I did die. Now I know this is hardcore, but the hardcore of this game is not don't die, it's don't lose your medical rooms. So if your medical rooms go, it's kind of over for you. You have to start from scratch because everything that you used to own is now owned by nobody, and that means that all the turrets will fire on you when you get near. And if that were to happen with this, then this would shoot me and whatever. Yeah, it's just it's hardcore in title only, and also due to the amount of difficulty I've added with less mods and restrictions and everything, this does mean that I've lost quite a bit of stuff, such as my really nice welder and really nice grinder, but those can be replaced. Yeah, and then I moved in to capture this thing. We destroyed it utterly. Like, the guns on this really pack a punch. I mean, this used to be armored. Like, see the damage here. These, and they also make a really good sound. However, you won't be able to listen to the sound because obviously there was no sound recorded. So that's fine. Yeah, I'll get over it later. So, tune in next time to actually have a more in-depth description of what the hell just happened, and the plan for next episode is finish off the front so that it's got cannons linked up and welded. It's got the hangar working, which will use airtight hangar doors. I didn't have a chance to actually build them because I was like 2 hours into the episode and I was just like, maybe I should stop. And then also next episode we will start, we will finish, if not at least start, building an area here that will allow us to have our attack drone, which is going to be changed, by the way, to something that I can actually pilot, to be attached to the back so that I can get in. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.